Alright guys, this is Mithril back in BL1 doing another modded BL1 playthrough. Now, the mod that we are checking out today has not been released yet. It's still a work in progress. So, if I see any bugs or glitches, or if you guys see any bugs or glitches that I don't see, that's still because it's in beta. It still has to be finished, it still has to be polished up, but the state that it's in now is pretty playable. So the mod that we are checking out is the Ultimate Loot Mod by SleepMaster, although there are some other mods from other creators in there. I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, like I said, beta, it's still a work in progress. Bugs, glitches, all that good stuff. And then SleepMaster did want me to tell you guys that there is no estimated release date. Let me tell you guys, SleepMaster has probably put at minimum 150 hours into this mod already. Like, it's crazy how long it takes to do some of this stuff. So one of the things I do want to talk about, because instead of trying to, give you guys all this info right now, I'll try to go over it as I get to it. So one of the things that will be added later on is a mod menu. As you guys can see, there is no mod menu right here, right now. But it is going to be added later on. But, I keep saying but, there's a lot of buts. A lot of buts. But, SleepMaster did send me a video of the mod menu and what it looks like. I do have it. I do want to show it off. So let me Alt-Tab. That way I can find it. There we go. Let me display capture. That way you guys can see. So as you guys can see, the Ultimate Loot Mod. It'll have a description if you want to turn it on and off. And then there are options. As you guys can see, it has Arsenal, Iridian Weapon Overhaul, Vault Hunter Challenges. So if you don't want like Arsenal or whatever, you can turn it off. That way you could just have the Iridian Weapon Overhaul and Vault Hunter Challenges. So Arsenal was created by the Campen Dutchman. That's in here as well. Iridian Weapon Overhaul, Iridian Weapons Overhaul. There should be an S in there. Was made by SleepMaster. Same with the Vault Hunter Challenges mod, also by SleepMaster. If you want, you could turn this on, off, normal, or just expanded. I'll get to all that in a second. Then there's quality of life stuff. Let me show you guys. Yep, as you guys can see. So you can get better health. That's like better vials and stuff. Pearlescent SDUs, which are pretty nice. I'll get to that probably super later on. Then if you want, you can change the drop chances, and then you can do some more stuff right there in the advanced drop chances. As you guys can see, if you want to change the drop chances for Iridian Weapon Overhaul, you can right here. And then depending on what you want to do, if you want to make common weapons more rare, you could switch them up to Bloodless, which is part of Arsenal, or Pearlescent. Then if you want legendaries to be more common, you could switch it to common. Same for Pearlescents and lootables. If you guys don't know what Bloodless is, it's part of Arsenal. And oh my god, Bloodless weapons are so good, but they are so rare. It's like 0.0105 or something. It's that rare. You're more likely to win the lottery than get a Bloodless weapon. So yeah, you could change it like that, or you can go here to the advanced stuff and then change it like this. Now, everything you see here is subject to change. It all just depends. This was made by Rye. I don't know if Rye has a different name. I just know Rye like that on the Discord. Okay, let me switch back to game capture. That way I could go back to the game. So yeah. That's basically what the Ultimate Loot Mod is. It's supposed to make your looting experience better. That way you guys have more control over everything. I know this has been a long intro, but I want to explain everything as best as I can. So yeah, you basically are going to have like control over the mod. Like 95% of the mod, you're going to be able to control and do whatever you want. So if you want only pearls to spawn, you can make pearls spawn all the time. That's it, only pearls. Or if you want, Iridian weapons from the EWO mod, only they will spawn. It just kind of depends on what you want to do. But like I said, everything you see here is subject to change. So let us get started finally. Whew, that was a long intro. Now, I should have mentioned it before when I was in the main menu, but one of the biggest differences with the Ultimate Loot mod is this. So before, whether you were doing Arsenal, Iridian Weapons Overhaul, or even the Vault Hunter challenges, there was some consumable item that you needed to use to actually get the weapons to spawn. So for Arsenal, it was a vial. For EWO, it was the mysterious Iridian artifact. And then for any of the Vault Hunter challenges, it was a data module. With the Ultimate Loot mod, you no longer need to do that. So you could just kill anybody, they'll drop the items, or now, which makes it way better, is, for instance, if we were to go up here to this chest, maybe we'll get lucky. As you guys can see, we have a gearbox pistol. So yeah, now instead of, getting all the weapons and stuff from enemy drops, you can now get them from chests, from these little lockers, from the big lockers, vendors, pretty much everywhere. And then another thing I wanted to talk about is, I'm having a brain fart, is before with Arsenal or EWO or Vault Hunter challenges, the enemies would not actually use the weapons from those mods. They would still just use the vanilla weapons, but now they actually can. So if we do get lucky enough, we may see a bandit using a Iridian weapon, or maybe an Arsenal weapon, or maybe a gearbox weapon. So yeah, that is like one of the biggest differences from this mod. Also, by the way, I am playing as Brick. What is going to be a good color? Let's go red. And then let us change this to this color, or maybe this color. That way there's a slight difference for texture. Man, I don't think I've ever seen this skin before. This gearbox skin, pink and gold. Honestly, it's not bad looking. I do think that actually looks pretty good. Now, if you guys want to know a fun little fact, this chest right here spawns unique weapon skins. Like this Hyperion pistol right here, you're only going to ever see this weapon skin from this chest right here in the very beginning. I think this Torg may also be unique. I don't know about these ones over here. I think these are just whatever, but I'm pretty sure these two are. This one I know for sure is unique. This one, I'm like half sure. These two, no idea. Oh, look, that guy had this. The phaser. I did not even recognize it until like last second. See, look at that. Isn't that cool? I think that's really cool. Although, when the mod menu is implemented, eventually you will be able to use the randomizer from the Vault Hunter challenges. And let me tell you guys something. The enemies are insane. You pretty much get shot with just rockets. It is crazy. So yeah, expect to go down a lot if you do use that option, because it is pretty crazy. Now, if we take a look inside the vendor, as you guys can see, there are Iridian shields. Matrix, Veil, Core, which are Novas, Barriers, which are armor instead of shield. These are really good. However, if an enemy is using a corrosive weapon, it just goes like right through it. But these are really good. And then, as you guys can see, or maybe you guys remember from the mod menu, there was a better health option. I don't believe the medkits have changed. I'm pretty sure it's just the insta vials, but I could be wrong. So insta health, anyone need health. Quickly regain 25% of your max health used when picked up. Before, you'd only get like 80 points of health, I believe, but now it's 25%. And then we have the Rejuvenator from BL2. Ah, I feel better already. Quickly regain all of your health. Use when picked up. So yeah, these are the better health options. Like I said, not sure about the medkits, because I have not actually looked, but these have changed. And as you guys can see, they are worth a pretty penny. Yeah, they are very expensive. What can I afford? I want to try to use one of these, but I don't know if I can afford it. Let me try to get rid of some of this stuff, and maybe I can. I can afford this one. Oh, let's do this one instead. And as you guys can see, yes, it does work on checking off the mission reward over here. The mission thing. It gives you a little check. Really? You don't say. Also, look at this. 200 melee? 100 critical hit damage? Whoa. That could be really good, actually. Holy moly. Is this better? I think it's better because of the corrosive element. But this could be good for melee, especially if you're getting crits as well. Yeah, this could be really good. How much damage do I do on this guy? 44? That's not the craziest right now. Let's see here. What good stuff is in here? What? A legendary already? That has to be just really good luck. I'm pretty sure that's just really good luck, because I remember me and SleepMaster a long time ago, well, not that long ago, were talking about the drop chances and stuff for the vendors. So this was just some pretty good luck. And yes, of course, I'm going to buy it. Hyperion rockets, okay, a fragmenter. This is really good. Although I can't afford it anymore. Okay, nothing too exciting in there. Ooh, a artifact. Oh, whoa, $4,000? That is pretty expensive. I can't even afford a grenade. You can have this. Yeah, now you can get artifacts and stuff from vendors as well. And they are expensive. Oh boy. Jeez. What does this do, out of curiosity? What's it called again? The plasma cutter. Make us whole. Explosive times 1, 180 crit, huh? Wow, it's got some recoil. Okay, so it fires 3 projectiles in a straight line vertically. In a straight vertical line, I guess. Okay. Wow, this thing is going to be really good. 16 times 3? How accurate is it? It's got a lot of weapon sway. Holy moly. Wow, that's pretty good. And what is in here? Okay, what about in here? Okay, really, another legendary. This is from Arsenal, the Viper. I do remember this. It's another Nova shield. Although, good luck trying to afford that. Holy moly, $14,000? Yeah, there's no way I'll be able to get this. But that is some luck. Getting 2 legendaries pretty much back to back like that. Level up. Okay, now we can get Berserk. Boom, there we go. Somebody show your face. Oh yeah, I have not done this in a while. It's been a while since I've done this. Uppercut. Nice. Another artifact for Malawan weapon damage, but still so expensive. Well, this is better, and then it does provide shield, provides armor instead of shield. There we go. Sure, it doesn't change down here to, like, you know, yellow or anything, but it is armor. It's no longer shield. Hold on a second. What? It's got 400% melee? What? That can't be right, is it? I mean, if so, holy moly. 400% melee, like, right off the bat, especially if you're playing Mordecai with Lethal Strike, you're pretty much set for the rest of the run. Where is it? There it is. That is a lot of melee. Okay, we're gonna put that there instead. Oh, wow. Look at that. A Malawan assault rifle. especially with the blue skin. That looks pretty good. I don't care about that. I'll take it to sell, but I don't care about that. Let me put this on just so we can take a look at it. I wish there was some better lighting. That is looking pretty good. Oh yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Level up. Alright, what do I want to do? Should I do melee, especially since I got the clipper? Oh, I'm thinking about it. I don't know, that would be really strong, wouldn't it? Yeah, you know what? Let's do Iron Fist because of melee. Now, let's see here. 29. Put on the clipper. 215. Wow, that is a big difference. Level up. Another here. Really? Really? A crux already? Man, I need more space. I need space already. Well, I wish the fire rate was better, but considering it's a level 1 crux, there's really not too much I could say about it. Level up. Another here. Oh, a EWO grenade, huh? Now, if you guys did not know, if you look at my grenade damage compared to the grenade damage of this grenade, you might say, wow, that is a big difference. 200 extra damage. Well, that's because there's a bug in BL1. Basically, with grenades, vanilla grenades, they do times 15 more than the item card actually says. So 11 times 15 is 165. So this grenade right here would do 165 instead of 11, if you guys did not know that. Yeah, on EWO, the weapons are, well, the grenades are actually displayed correctly. Okay, well, this is very odd. Another legendary. A spatter gun. Okay. Not too sure why I'm getting a bunch of legendaries. Now, also level up. Now, there are some limitations to the mod. So, as you guys can see, I'm going to turn this in and get the TK's Wave. So, basically, once you get a weapon from a quest reward, it is not actually affected by the mods from the Ultimate Loot mod. So, for instance, let's say you're doing, I don't know, the scavenger missions for the shotgun. Let's say you get the Butcher. The Butcher is going to be the vanilla Butcher. It's not going to be enhanced by the Vault Hunter Challenges mod. So yeah, if you guys want to say the TK's Wave that has been affected by the mod, you actually have to go get it from Scar himself. This is just the plain old vanilla TK's Wave. If you want the new updated, upgraded one, you got to get it from the drop source, which is Scar in this instance. So yeah, there are some limitations to the mod. This may be fixed one day, but for now, unfortunately, this is, you know, it is what it is, which is fine. It's not really that big of a deal. Also, level up. And I think my game crashed because nothing is happening. Yep, my game crashed. Okay, perfect. Let us try this again. Level up once again. Another here. Hopefully my game does not crash, although these mods are pretty large. So I am expecting some crashes. Level up. Another here. And then... is it always times 3? I thought it was times 2. Is it always? I'm having to look it up. Because now I actually don't know. I thought it was times 2. Yeah, it was times 2. Now it's times 3. Okay. I thought I was right. Let's see here. What can I drop? I need to sell a bunch of this stuff because, yeah. Also, we have to check this out now. Let me put you here. That way we can test it out. And I'm out of ammo. Also, is the weapon skin different? Also, why am I super fast? Why am I super fast now? That's weird. Okay, I don't know why it did that, but I'm pretty sure this weapon skin is different. Yeah, look at that. It's the white and the red. Oh, that looks pretty nice. That is looking actually really nice. And it's got some scuff marks as well. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Now, what is this? I don't think I've ever seen this. The Stampeding Spatter Gun. For when you want to splat the living poop out of something. ×4 fire. It looks like a cannon. Oh. It's basically the Stampeding Spatter Gun from vanilla, just fire. And probably better, if we're being honest. Yeah, it's probably just the better version that's also fire as well. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure why my FOV is like this now. That is really weird. Now, how does this actually do? Okay. I think this weapon would be much better if there was a ton of enemies. Using it against a single person, while it will work, as you guys can see, the damage is actually pretty good. I just feel like with the way the pattern is, it'd work better, obviously, with more enemies around. But it still works on a single person, from the looks of it. Okay, finally, I have my third weapon slot. Let us put... What do I want to put there? Let us put... probably the plasma cutter back. Oh, hey, look at this one. This one's only ×2. What is different about this one that makes it ×3? Is it... No, it can't be the rarity. What is different about it? I don't know. Something about it makes it ×3. Okay, I think this can happen sometimes, where you get nothing. Level up. Well, I'm not really a big fan of the dash, so I guess maybe heavy-handed? Yeah, let's do heavy-handed. Are you serious? What? Something must not be right here, unless SleepMaster increased the chances, because there is no way I should be able to have this right now. A robust adapter. Okay. Improvise, adapt, and overcome. Shifts resistance and nova damage to last elemental damage taken. Oh, it's an adaptive shield. Creates a small elemental nova when depleted, plus 75% elemental resistance. Needs to release nova before changing element. Oh, I see. So if you get hit with, like, shock, it's not going to change until the nova happens. Okay. Oh, man, I'm actually not that far away from affording it, but I don't think I'm going to be able to sell anything to be able to get it. No, no way. Yeah, no way. I'm still out a ton of money. Level up. Another into heavy-handed. Whoa, that is way better. Oh man, in here, this thing is probably gonna go pretty hard since it bounces off of everything. Well, I thought it was gonna go hard. Maybe it won't. Yeah, maybe it won't. Level up. Another here. Really? Oh, and it's for me. This is from Arsenal. I do know that. Can I shut this? Thank you. Maximum health. Shield capacity. Shield regeneration, safeguard, payback, and hardened, huh? Also, this is pretty good as well. Man, I have some good weapons. Maybe it's time to switch out of melee already and go into... probably revenge. That is a lot more damage, although that fire rate is pretty bad as well. Yeah, that's some bad fire rate, but I'll take it, I guess. Level up. Oh, right, I should respec. I guess for now we'll just put it there. Level up. Right, we need to respec. Okay, whatever. We'll put it there for now, and then we'll go to the shock cave. That way I can respec and do the mission, and then we'll just go on from there. First things first, let us respec. Yeah, rapid reload, and then revenge. There we go. Level up. What do I want to do now? I don't really have any explosive weapons, do I? No, not really. Alright, I guess for now we can go over to safeguard. Oh, actually, hold on. I should have this now. Safeguard, payback, and hardened. So this is safeguard, this is hardened, and payback is down here. Okay. Yeah, this should do pretty well. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Look at all these Iridian shields. And that is way better. 481? 481 as well. 73. We shall take this one. Level up. Man, we are just leveling up. Okay, so if you do get lucky enough with the fridges like this, you may get something down here. As you guys can see, I believe this is a squash. Uh-huh. You may get a skull, you may get a piece of meat, you may get a slice of pizza. I'm trying to think of, is there anything else? I don't know. Honestly, I had no idea that this was one of them either. I think this is the first time I've seen this. Normally, I get the skull or pizza. This was added for the mod, by the way. It's just a nice little visual thing. That's all it really does. A legendary. That may be a wastard. Just from the looks of it, but I could be wrong. What are you? Ah, you are a wastard. I don't know if this has been changed at all. I'm assuming it has been in some way or form, but I don't know. Oh, this time we got nothing. Another legendary. Oh, the sawed-off. Fun fact, I personally hate this gun in Gears of War 3, but in BL, it's quite nice. It's got 150 melee. Obviously. That reload is kind of long. But it should one-shot. Yep. There it is. Sledge's shotgun. Look at that in a second. Oh, it's got 300 melee. 10,000 burst. Just out of curiosity. Oh, it's even different looking. Interesting. Although, unfortunately, I got this before I got the Sledge's shotgun, so... Yeah, unfortunately, this is going back on... Well, not unfortunately. Well, kind of a little bit. Because I do like Sledge's shotgun in BL1. Level up. Another here. Well, alright guys, I think this is a good spot to stop for today. I did a ton of talking, trying to, you know, inform you guys about the mod, so this video is probably going to be a little long. So anyways, if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe because will help my channel and because I will appreciate it. And then if you guys have any questions, you can ask me or you could just leave them and SleepMaster will probably respond. I imagine he is going to watch the playthrough just to see what's going on. Or you can ask me and then I'll tell him through Discord or some other way. I'll get, you know, he'll get the messages some way or another. So yeah, if you guys, you know, enjoyed all the other stuff I said, and then, yeah, away. That's pretty much it. Away.